Hey everybody, real quick clip coming out of Santa Fe Police Department involving the Santa Fe Police in Santa Fe County. And it's an armed robbery where they're looking for a male and a female. They get into a little pursuit and then they tackle this person and then they have to utilize some tools to gain some compliance. And we're going to talk real quick about those tools. I'll give you a little story at the end.
Santa Fe, we're fighting with him in the middle of the road. I got one hand. Zap one. Give me your hand.
Yeah.
Give me your hand now. I got one. Give me handcuffs. Get him on.
Yeah. Got a little officer tase in there too.
Santa Fe, we got one detained, 2 tasers deployed.
One detained, 2 tasers deployed. I'm trying.
The other 2 males are still on the loot, or the male and the female. You guys all good?
Yeah,
you good? You got me a little bit.
Yeah, you got me a little bit. And he's like, ah. You probably touched one of those probes, or if they're using the ones with the wires, you probably got the wires. I was in a kind of a resistance thing. It was me and another officer. We were arresting the female. It was female and male disturbance. It wasn't, I don't know. I don't recall if it was really a domestic. I think it was just kind of like a disturbance deal. And so officer takes the female out, and while he's taking the female out, male rushes, and I had to like block him at the door, right? Nope, stay inside, stay inside. And then this guy wants to start fighting me. So he pushes me, I grab him, go to arrest him for the assault on a peace officer. And we start rolling around. He puts his hand, comes like kind of sideways around me and puts his hand over my gun, right on my gun. And so I have to pin my gun. And I get on the radio. I'm like, he's grabbed my gun. He's grabbed my gun. The other officer outside couldn't get back inside because he's dealing with this struggling female outside. So what ends up happening is another officer rolls up, comes in. And I remember I'm kind of on top of the suspect, sort of, and he leaps over. I just remember him flying over us, and he jumps over and then tases this guy in the back with the probes. When he tases him, the wire actually wraps around my hand while I'm fighting this resisting guy. And I felt that. And so just like this officer, I definitely got a piece of the ride too. And you know, those tasers, they can be an equalizer. These look more like dry stunning initially. And so, it's localized pain versus, you know, when you spread out those probes and you actually kind of neutralize the person for a little while. Now it's crucial, and we've not talked about this on the podcast or channel, but it's very, very crucial that you grab these people and start trying to handcuff them while they're being tased. Every single taser video I've ever seen, ever, is they tase them, 5-second ride, whatever it is, and they just stand there and watch them. Guys, this is the perfect opportunity while they're to grab an arm and try to get it back, grab another arm, get physical control over some items, some arms and legs, and start putting this person into custody. I don't know why people are so afraid to touch people, because generally speaking, if the probes are like this, as long as your hands don't go between those 2 probes, you're okay. You can grab arms and legs, you can grab body parts and not, feel the electricity at all. Once you put your pieces in the middle of that, that's when you're going to run into some problems. But definitely take physical control of these guys during the tasing. You got 5 seconds. 5 seconds. If you need to give them another 5-second ride, you can give them another 5-second ride if they're still fighting or whatever else, whatever your policies are at your department or your agency. But I always see these guys taser, boom. They hit the guy and they just stand there and watch. And then it stops and then they start fighting again. That's a good prime opportunity to pounce on these people. Anyway, keep sending me these clips. I'm going to keep making these videos. Have a good one, guys.